Anytime I see pink blush like this and a cut crease, I'm in. We have to recreate this. This eye is probably one of the first eye looks I ever learned to do, and at this point in my makeup life, I could do it with my eyes closed. Now you definitely want a full coverage eyeshadow base for this type of look. It just really makes sure that the colors show up really nice and true, and it kind of just creates a full coverage clean canvas. I thought we'd bring out this palette today. I'm in the mood for some makeup nostalgia. I'm gonna go ahead, press that shade all the way through my socket. And instead of reaching for another shadow, I just switched to a fluffier brush, and it's gonna give us a really nice transition shade that automatically matches. Now we're gonna mix these two shades. Notice it's on the tip of the brush. I'm gonna shut my eye and then just start to push it in the socket to start to get our depth going. Really, all of this comes together when you carve out the crease. But this technique of just kind of pushing and feeling for the eye socket makes things a little bit easier. Okay, time to carve. My cellar water. Apparently Santa Claus is here. I don't know why I just heard jingle bells. Then let's carve again with clean canvas. You could use a liquid eyeshadow as well. I just grabbed this again. It's already open, ready to go. Satisfying, right? Her lid actually looks a little kind of beigey pink. I'm gonna mix these two shades. Then I'm gonna start to just pack that all over my lid. Name a more iconic duo. I'll wait. Look, mine is so dried up, but Duraline's gonna bring it right back to life. I'm gonna grab it on an E26. Now I'm just gonna try to keep my wing pretty small and thin. I feel like Ariel does this beautiful sharpened, not only wing, but shadow here. So I'm gonna do that with my C30 and then my cellar water. Remember that first shade we started with? I wanna darken it up just a little bit on the outer part. It feels a little bit darker out this way. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a hydrating mist, just a little bit of it. And you wanna hold it very, very far back. It's gonna melt in the shadows, but I'm also using this to my advantage because now I have a little bit more of a tacky base for this, for the Stila sparkle, and that's gonna go in the center. I'm using a fluffy brush, that way it goes on more diffused. Lily Lashes, Self-Adhesive Lashes. This is the style Trendsetter, and I'm trying to make them kind of straight across. I always feel like Kylie's eye is very, very straight, but I feel like this lash is gonna give us that look for sure. Just gotta clamp it down. We're doing Cover FX Power Play foundation. Definitely doing more coverage than I usually do. I feel like to get this level of bright intensity, we're gonna need a little bit of this white stick and then a little bit more of the pink. C32, we're gonna start to blend this out, and I actually do not have concealer on at this point. Now we're gonna start to blend out the pink. It's really fun to watch this blend out. Don't worry about it going too far down, because all we have to do is grab our foundation brush. There you go. Now we're gonna blend out some concealer, but we're gonna stop it right here. I'm gonna put a little bit of the white and pink mixed right through here. So whenever you want your blush to really, really pop, you really want the perimeter to have quite a bit of bronzer. I'm actually gonna use, let me scoot out. I'm gonna use the C43 for this because it's a dome and it's gonna keep everything really, really pigmented, but you're still gonna be able to get a really nice blend as well. Now we're gonna capture everything with some bronzer, melt that in. And this is gonna feel so wrong, but this is what gives us a really nice airbrush look. We're gonna apply it on top of wet foundation and all of those wet creams. Same blush, but we're taking a smaller brush. This one's a Rose & Ben Beauty prototype. Kind of taking it for a test drive here. And I'm just gonna add a really targeted application right here around the eye. Givenchy powder and a puff. We definitely need a puff for this application. And we are gonna start to set. We're gonna run this into our waterline I'm using a brown shade today. And then we're doing this beautiful Shades by Shan lip combo. I like to throw on the liner first, and then I add the lipstick, and then I go back in and blend. Let's add a little bit of MAC Lip Erase just to the center. That's the ticket. And look at how pretty this gloss is. I have it right here. This is also by Shades by Shan. And we'll put that right on top. Now I'm gonna pick up some more of this. That's gonna go on our inner corner pretty intensely. All right, my friends, up close and personal, here's our finished look. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial as much as I enjoyed painting it. And until next time, I love you. Bye for now.